You're doing it right now. You just sent that third text. You're checking your phone every 5 minutes. You're worried because she suddenly got busy or she took 3 days to text you back. You think you're just being a good guy, being persistent. But here's the cold, hard truth. She is using a silent, invisible trick to make you chase, to make you overinvest, and to prove to herself that you are disposable. I'm going to expose the single most common mind game women use to trigger your fear of loss, force you into a state of panic, and make you surrender all your power. This trick is destroying your relationships and your self-respect, and once you see how simple it is, you will never fall for it again. You feel that twist in your gut, that feeling of panic when her texts suddenly get shorter, that worry when she cancels plans last minute because she needs space or she's just really busy with work. Your first thought, your first instinct is to double down, to text her more, to try harder, to ask her what's wrong. You think you're being a good, committed man. But here is the simple, brutal reality. That sudden distance, that busy excuse, that is the trick. It's a calculated, often subconscious power move designed to test your frame, to check your emotional investment, and to force you into a chase you can never win. You see, a woman's desire for you isn't driven by your kindness or your persistence. It is driven by your perceived value and your unshakable masculine frame. When you chase, when you panic, when you worry because she pulled back, you instantly communicate that your frame is weak, that your world revolves around her, and that you fear losing her. And in the cold, hard truth of attraction, your fear is her power. This trick, this subtle act of withdrawal, is her way of creating instant scarcity in your life. When you are always available, always pursuing, you are abundant, you are cheap. But when she pulls back, you feel the lack, you feel the fear, and you rush to fill that gap. That chasing is you proving to her that you are easily controlled and that her actions have the power to dismantle your emotional state. And the moment she knows she can control you through fear, she loses all respect for you. If you are tired of being the man who panics, tired of giving away your power to a woman who is just playing a simple mind game, and ready to learn the only move that makes her come back, you need to be with us. We expose the tricks and give you the power back. Subscribe to this channel right now and turn on notifications, because the truth about this game is what saves your life. Let me break down how this trick works and show you the painful reality with some men who fell for it. There was a client I worked with. We'll call him James. James was texting this girl Maria every day. Everything was great. Then, suddenly Maria's text went from quick, enthusiastic replies to one-word answers, sometimes taking 12 hours to respond. She didn't say she was pulling back, she just became cold. James' gut told him to ask what was wrong, so he sent a long paragraph asking if she was okay, saying he missed their good talks. Maria used the trick. She replied, "I'm just super busy with work stress. Sorry, talk soon." She didn't apologize for being distant, she just gave him a vague, socially acceptable excuse. And what did James do? He spent the next 3 days sending her funny memes and trying to cheer her up, constantly checking his phone. He was chasing. He fell for the trick. He proved to her that her distance was an effective tool to make him overinvest. And the result? She disappeared completely because he became desperate, not desirable. Another man, let's call him David, faced the trick a different way. He was in a 2-month relationship with a girl, Sarah. Sarah, who had been completely committed, suddenly announced she needed a weekend to herself to reevaluate things. She didn't break up with him, she just pulled back all her emotional and physical presence. This was the trick, the emotional withdrawal. David was devastated. He spent that weekend calling her friends, showing up at her apartment with flowers, and sending desperate texts saying he would do anything to make it work. He was chasing the relationship, not the woman. By begging for the relationship back, he proved to Sarah that the relationship and by extension she, was his only source of happiness. Sarah had successfully tested his frame. She came back, but only for a few weeks, before leaving for good, because she had zero respect for him left. You see, the trick is designed to weaponize your fear of loss. Every text you send after she pulls back is you sacrificing your time, your focus, and your masculine purpose just to get her validation. You are proving that her existence is more important than your mission. If you are seeing these patterns in your own life right now, and you know you've been chasing a woman who used this trick on you, it's time to stop. It's time to take your power back. Don't let her simple mind games control your life. Subscribe right now to our community. We teach men how to build the kind of purpose that makes a woman scared to lose them instead of the other way around. Don't waste another moment letting her control your phone and your feelings. The only way to beat this trick is not to play. You must understand that her distance is not a crisis, it is a test. There was one more story, a man named Robert who actually beat the trick. His girlfriend Leah started the trick by saying she needed a break because she was confused about what she wanted. This was the ultimate chase trigger. Robert felt the panic, but he remembered the rules. Never chase a woman who is pulling back. Instead of begging, he simply said, "I respect that. I hope you figure out what you want. My door is always open for a woman who knows what she wants." Then he went zero contact. He didn't block her. He just went silent. He put all his energy into his new business, the gym, and his friends. He genuinely went back to living his mission. He was not checking his phone. He was building his empire. After 3 weeks of silence, Leah, who was used to men chasing her, started sending texts. First they were tests. "Hope you're doing well." Robert gave her a short, friendly, unaffected reply. Then they became desperate. "I miss you. I made a huge mistake. I want you back." Robert won. Why? Because he didn't fall for the trick. He showed her her worth was unshakable and independent of her presence. He forced her to chase the sovereign man he already was. The solution is simple, but it is hard. When she pulls back, you pull back harder, straight into your purpose. You don't text her. You don't ask what's wrong. You go completely silent and make your mission the loudest thing in your life. You show her that her absence is not a catastrophe. It's an opportunity for you to become a better man. You must stop thinking of the woman as the goal. She is an accessory to the great life you are building. The moment you treat her as the only thing that matters, she will use this trick to show you that she is too heavy a burden for your weak frame. So here is my final challenge to you. If the ultimate goal of her trick is to force you to chase and beg, then what does your complete, unbothered silence and refocus on your mission tell her about her own power? Think about that. If you truly understood the power of your silence, what would you stop doing right now? Drop a comment below and tell me what the biggest changes you need to make after watching this video. Let me know what you think about this trick and how you're going to use your mission as your best weapon against it. And if this video helped you understand the game being played against you, then give it a like and subscribe to the channel before you go. Don't let her win. Take your power back right now.